Alrighty, Guten Tag und willkommen. We are back. And, well, because people will point out the fact I don't say it, this is Wolfsjäger. And we are back for more Call of Cthulhu Chapter 8, Riverside Institute. Saying that, that tells me this is going to be another dream sequence episode. Wonder if this will be the one where I, quote, need my lantern for plot reasons. Who knows? We're going to find out in hopefully this hour. And, yeah. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opens the bookseller's safe and finds that the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lie inside Invincible Attractive Detective, which he opens in his mind immediately projected into another's body. Yep, dream sequence. My theory, knowing enough Lovecraftian lore, that was the Necronomicon, which, if I remember correctly, there's roughly 3 that was made in that world. In the world, there's 3. Though, of course, in reality, it's the Necronomicon is just a collection of H.P. Lovecraft's stories. Also, I'd like to point out, because Sherlock Holmes: The Awakening is currently leading the poll, I have taken to reading Sherlock Holmes and the Cthulhu Case Studies series. And it's a rather interesting book series. I'd heavily recommend it. Alright, enough dilly-dally, let's get to it. Find the
Dr.
safe.
Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do.
Oh, Dr. Colden.
I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
I'm trying to think about what I know about medical.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Parasites?
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema?
I'm going to say a parasitic
Pushing with your finger
infection.
won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
No,
You know,
parasite.
I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Okay, pausing for a sec. I wonder if there is a chance this is some kind of Lovecraftian takeover, like what we saw with what was his name? The husband. Scheiße. Charles Hawkins. Yeah. I wonder if this is the same kind of thing. It's like what the cult were doing below the mansion. I am starting to think this guy is infected with something or is currently being taken over. Worst case scenario, this is something like a Dagon-like situation, like Shadow of Ismith. No, that was not a takeover. That was a worthy. I mean, that was a willing thing. I'm going way too much into Lovecraftian lore and forgetting about actual medical science. I should say now, I'm not a medical professional. I just studied a little bit of biology as a hobby while at work. Hey, sometimes it's nice to have a good audiobook on something, science being my personal favorite.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips.
Cephalopod, maybe?
What can be happening?
Yep, he's infected. He is turning into...
You have to.
I think he's like Charles Hawkins.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No.
Ah, yes, he got
This
probed.
poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod,
Called
perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
That was a threat.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that.
Model clipping.
I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Now, as you know, I got to explore a little bit.
This place draws you in and never lets you go. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Stay at this hospital would not do anything in modern day. But what I mean as in different. That's unnerving.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show. Dr. Colden?
Oh, I can't jump over the desk. Wait, you got stuff to upgrade? Nah, can't play with it. Okay.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
At least they actually study medical here. Some of them.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Wait. Oh.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
From what I know about medical, a hole in a shelf like this is terrifying.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high. Let's hope I can go through the administration office. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Ah, yes, and we could still watch the operations. Well, I guess we still can.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Edward Pierce, that's us. Wait, I wonder if there's anything interesting in here. Nope. Can't read it.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Ooh, we can
Understood.
send them after,
Anything
Donovan.
else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Oh, hey, it's our buddy.
Dr. Colden.
So,
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
yeah, my desire to help. Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is?
Mrs. Sanders?
Sanders in here.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks. Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
File describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the room, as well as her treatment. He recommends to take her down to the physical wing in order to provide her with. We were just we're talking to her episode a few ago.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
I like Colden. She will not take shit. No file. Broken back.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
That is respectable, especially for this time period.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
More clipping, yay. No file, no patient.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor,
Too tight.
what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Colden, don't take shit.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know
Yep,
you
they're
worry
definitely a
about
thing.
me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
We do have a lot of rooms filled.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Where did my fiancé go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Find a tool. There's plenty on the floor here. These are nice hinges. They go both ways. Actually, I'm going to go for this key back to remove myself from implication.
Dr. Fuller always... In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
Doctor, those people need you at the dormitory.
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
I already took care of everyone I can in here, right? Did I miss anything? Blood transfusion, maybe.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
I feel bad for that guy. Alright.
Dr. Colden?
Oh, hey.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Yep, definitely a Cthulhu outbreak. No file on this guy. Interesting.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying.
I feel
It's just
bad
that
now.
sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Never mind, that was bad. I know. Too later. Actually, I don't think I used that term right. I love English. American lingo. Actually, you know, I'm gonna leave this one because I'm probably gonna need to make a quick escape. Yeah.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
What kind of tool?
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Monkey wrench.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
moving. I love these games.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. I do. I legitimately do feel bad about this.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. I should go another way.
I'm gonna say we got like 3 minutes at most.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Why is Ethan on medication? The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Wish is going to be right here. Where's Elizabeth?
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here.
Dr. Colden?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Yay, Hippocratical Oath achievement. Heal all patients. I may not be a person who goes for 100%, but I do my best. Alright, I have a feeling I'm going to start being cautious. Blood.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes. Turn around.
Oh, him.
Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion.
Okay.
Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Can I have a gun? I need a taser at least. I am dedicated to saving her. Oh, hey, Crow. Yeah, Crow. Right sound. Caught in the trap. Fall into Fuller's trap? Alright. Since this was a shorter episode, I'm going to do a double episode today. And let's do this. Riverside Institute, the book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Collins. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiries. Confronted with the experiment of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of Sarah Hawkins, but she discovered by Fuller, Pierce must save her before it's too late. Of course he goes through the window. Through the window and through the wall.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive. An old diary.
Alright, let's see what we've learned. Alright, Pierce has 4. Okay. My sanity has gone down because of the Necronomicon. Pierce has read the Necronomicon, drawing by its whispers of the accursed book. He forced the bookseller's safe, touched the skin binding, and deciphered the last words of the crazed Albus. I cannot pronounce that. As if it was an answer to the question that Pierce was asking himself, the book sucked in his mind and projected into the body of Collins, silent witness to his own investigation. He followed her steps down into the cellar of the Riverside Institute, and her confrontation of Fuller returned to his own body. Pierce slowly comes to the understanding of the investigation. Oh, wait, Sandy, I'm shaken. The ordeals you have gone through have left their mark on you, still managing as best as you can. You still have your mind busy in order to chase away doubts and painful memories. You still have some way to go. Who knows where your mind will lead you? Uh-oh. Drake is the owner of a nameless bookstore and friend of Sarah Hawkins. It would seem that the two of them were united in the common thirst for knowledge about the occult. He has a strange collection of parchments and books of spells, and he seems to know a lot about the island's cleanliness activities. If I decide to explore the occult trail, he will be an excellent guide. Riverside Institute. Through the eyes of Dr. Collins, I finally visited the Riverside Institute, the operating rooms and dormitories surrounding the pharmacy. Everything here has an air of respectability. Do the nurses really know, like Dr. Collins, what's going on in the cellar? What is sure is that the staff fears Fuller. It is perhaps the fear that prevents them from questioning the validity of the medical center of the size on such an island. Ascent. When they have consumed the stellar flesh and survived the transformation, closer than ever to their new master, they will enter his sleep of death and will only awaken to answer the call. They will be called the Awakened. Sherlock Holmes and the Awakened. Confirmed! Oh, that's from the Necronomicon. Oh, a lot from Cthulhu. I forgot how to read that language. I forgot what it's called. The Elder Signs. Man discovered a protective symbol so powerful that it could remove them from the gaze of a creature of the myth. They carved it into their jewelries, painted it on the doors of their houses, and embroidered them into the clothing of their children. Later, they understood that it could even exercise the powers on the doors of the sunken city. Le Necronomicon. The words that follows are not really mine. They were communicated to me in my dreams and transcended by the great minds of the cosmos. I take advantage of these moments of lucidity that grow ever shorter to write down these few scraps from the immense knowledge that they send crashing against my broken mind. Night after night, I have only learned these crumbs of knowledge to be the words in the hopes that reading them will guide men. But I already fear the unholy words still stain the souls of whoever dare open the cursed collection. because it is like a prison. Because just like prisoners, those confessions were written on their own skin. I shall protect the heritage. High Priest. The call cannot be made without guide. The guide does not have to see or hear. He is fully committed to the cause of the great old ones that he serves. He will find the oracle. He will pursue the truth seekers. He will neither reveal nor explain. He will observe. And when the stars align, the day of waking arrives. He will take his place at and lead the call. Uh-oh. In these evidence, okay, actually, I have enough. All right, we should probably get going because we don't want to make a 2-hour episode. Actually, maybe we do. Just to check. I can't hide. That's good.
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her. What the... Fuller, too.
I hear the whispers. That's it.
No! No! My God! What is happening to me? What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Oh, that resets my oil. Alright, so that symbol. Here you find the doorway with... stone.
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
Alright, so this is a safe. I think it's a good sign when I can't hide. Wait a minute. I think did I forget the puzzle? Leviathan. Wait, it's been Leviathan talking to us this whole time? Oh. Wrong door. Not the wrong door. Is there something in here I have to do? Bathroom.
Destiny, it has trapped you.
probably best to explore in this mode. Yeah, we have to contend with the Shambler again. I don't like the Shambler. Gonna go quickly re-up our oil. But yeah, this makes sense for Cthulhu since it's his dream state.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Alright, no more rolls. Explore in the light. Then work in the dark. Let me bring a light to the whole hospital. Wait, this is where we started? Oh, this is like some rain play. Oh, a book on medical. That's what we've been trying to get for the past few minutes. Nice. to say hi to the Shambler. So what I'm understanding is he can't touch me when there's lights. So as long as this doesn't run out, I'm safe for the most part if I don't walk into a wall. Jesus. That actually made me jump. Alright, let's check the heart rate. Well, only... No way, it's only 80. Alright, so from my understanding, I just unlocked the entire hospital. Okay. Apple. Alright, let's continue the funness.
It looks like things are back to normal.
Alright, let's see how that played with our sanity. No, we're not, because I can't open up the journal. I get what they meant when I will need my lantern for this episode. Whoop, whoop. Okay, that door is a danger door. Non-danger door? Damn it. Danger door time. Danger door. Hmm? Oh yeah, another dream state.
What's going on? It never ends. Damnation. That's me.
Oh God! I gotta get out. I got.
How do I get out? How do I get out?
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
Oh yeah, endless doors. No, in that case, just to mark which way I've gone.
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
Oh, fuck.
No, it can't be. No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
Hmm?
Colden?
Lobotomy. Okay, looking something up quickly. Just because I'm now actually curious. I'm gonna need some help. Alright, we're back. Alright. Oh, that's a counterweight. Can't read any of that. Wait, Pierce had a gun this whole time? Asshole. Fuck it, let's go! Cutscene, okay. The prophecy. So maybe the Shambler's trying to prevent this from happening? Question mark? I'm not gonna turn to one of those guys. Sorry about that. Colden? Or Sarah?
What in God's name?
Sarah.
What did they do to you? Can you speak?
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's of the oldest green. A violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
Huh?
I have seen the same color. It was not as vivid as you said.
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us. It was in your studio.
What?
Oh, just speaking in that the Eldritch tongue messed me up. Uh-oh. Mary Colden, I arrived to free Colden from the clutches of Dr. Thorpe. Before I did, her body, I found her body in the hands of Dr. She had Sarah Hawkins. I found Sarah Hawkins alive, prisoner of the Riven Institute. Charles Hawkins, Dr. Fuller have convinced to hide her from the world. She is very affected by the tragedies of.
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the?
Oh no.
This way. You won't get far.
Okay.
Just you wait. Get far.
Okay. Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
Trapped in madness. Is the death of Colden's a hallucination, or is it a solid flesh of truth? In the show descends into madness, Edward Pierce finds an undergoing detective gains entry into the Riverside Institute in order to help the doctor. Immediately attacked by the Shambler, he flees through a traumatized hospital, transmutated hospital, whose architect respects no physical law. His wandering leads him to the operation room where, confronted by Fuller, who came to an end with Colin's corpse, rose up to attack Pierce. The detective thinks that he's got a grip on himself, but now he finds... yay. I need oil.
I'd be better off finding a tool. Perfect.
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
Oh, shit.
Where the hell do you think you're going, woman?
I'm your puppet no more, you bastard!
Oh, my wife, you owe me obedience.
Leave her alone! We're leaving this crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife. Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you? No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck?
All you did for her safety was throwing her in this rat hole.
I hid her well enough.
You let Fuller play with her.
Stop. I did everything I could to protect
He
her.
legitimately cares.
But her identity, her power, is what threatens her.
What?
Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am?
The painting! But she refused!
At first, Sarah condemned Francis Sanders the moment she offered him the Wanderer. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
The point of doom. I still think he could have become our ally. Wait, was Hawkins just negotiating with the cult to save his wife? All right, we're calling it here for now. Thank y'all for watching, and well, please like and subscribe. That does actually help us out. And remember, there's a poll in the comments. There's a poll in the where is it? In the community page. I'll put a link to it in the description. Please go take a look, because it will help us in the end figure out what game we should play next. Currently, Sherlock Holmes The Awakening is leading the charge, so go vote for your choice. And yes, StarCraft 2 is in there just because, well, that's where we started. And, well, thank you for, thanks y'all for watching. It's been 2 episodes today, and we saw the Hell Beast again, the Shambler, which I still hate that thing. Thank you all for watching. This has been Wolf Jäger. Tschüss!